Chelsea, Monday's Premier League match. Personally, I'm leaning towards either Leicester to win, who are the underdogs of the match, 3.3 bet Victor, or Leicester and the draw double chance there, 1.68, 888 Sport. Do you agree, or do you expect a much-needed away win for the Blues, 2.38 Paddy Power?
I totally agree with you, Natty, on this game. I think Leicester are a fantastic value price. I think it's just ridiculous. I mean, we're sitting here coming up to Christmas time, and we've got Leicester at the top of the Premier League and Chelsea struggling at the foot of the table. Who would have thought that when we started talking in August this season? Nobody would have thought that the roles would have been reversed. But yet, they are in the position they are after a huge amount of games, and Chelsea are still overwhelming favourites for this. I don't understand it. I really don't. This is a Chelsea side that got beat by Bournemouth last time out. This is a Chelsea side that have already had some very bad disappointments already on the road and at home in the Premier League. And this is a Leicester side that just keep winning. They're unbeaten in the last 9 games. They're scoring goals for fun. The prices are wrong here. I think Leicester are a great bet. And one thing I think about Chelsea for the remainder of the season, I think if they get a favourable draw in the Champions League after they've topped their group, which they probably will do, I think Mourinho may turn around and put all his eggs into the Champions League basket. And he knows he can't win the Premier League title. He knows Champions League football is probably a bit beyond them now as well. And their only route is the Champions League. And I think they'll be just treating the league secondary and everything about winning the Champions League. And I think it starts this weekend. I think Leicester are a great bet.
Well, obviously, Chelsea have just made it through to the round of 16 in the Champions League. I'm sort of worried that their confidence from that coming into this match, I don't know, could this be where Chelsea turns around? That's my only sort of worry about playing the outrights. I'm actually going to avoid the outrights just because of that and instead play both teams to score 1.74, 888 Sport. Obviously, Leicester at home, we've got to see a goal from Leicester, and Chelsea don't have the strongest defence right now. So I think both teams to score is sort of the safe bet, although everything is telling me to take the Leicester win.
I do like both teams to score. I do like both teams. So I think it's a good bet. Leicester have always got goals in them. Most Leicester games have been both teams to score this season. I think there's only been 2 in the Premier League where both teams have failed to score. You say about Chelsea and being so well in Europe and will they be confident for the Premier League? Well, they've had 5 or 6 games in Europe Champions League already, and they haven't really won anything since they've got the big wins as well. So it's just, they have qualified. I just think it may work on the reverse. I think they might just focus on the Champions League. That was my. I was looking at it from another angle.
Yeah.
I was thinking perhaps they may look at that. But that's what football's about. It's about opinions. I do like both teams to score, but I think Leicester have too much quality. I think Mahrez is probably the best midfielder in the Premier League. In Vardy, they've got the absolute red-hot striker in the Premier League. And one thing John Terry doesn't like is going up against genuine pace. And Jamie Vardy is the quickest around, and I think he'll run him into the ground. I think Vardy will score again here. He was so unlucky not to score last week. He should have scored. Mahrez grabbed the headlines, and they're not getting the credit they deserve, Leicester. They really aren't, by the bookmakers or the media. And